sticker for it too, but that's an awesome accomplishment. 100 classes is no joke. You guys know how hard we work here, and I know that you've been working especially hard in your practice. So congratulations, and you get your choice. Anyways, so, all right, one more announcement, and that is coming up in October, we have our Access 250-hour program. It's coming up here again, and it's our entry-level program. So it's the first of the teacher training programs that you would take if you wanted to either become an instructor or never teach at all and just deepen your practice. Plenty of people, by the way, I'd say probably around 70% of all of the people who take this program never intend to teach. And I mean that. I most certainly did not, but here I am. Either way, if you're interested in taking the program, please feel free to talk to me or anyone else on my staff, and also check out our website. All of those are options. By the way, if you happen to make Century Club, you also get a discount on Access. And if you get to the 200 Club or even the 365 Club, because there are more clubs, you get bigger and bigger discounts on that program. So anyways, let's get going. Child's pose. Knees wide, fingertips up to the top of your mat. Take a nice big breath in. Side out. Take an inhale. Exhale, press your fingertips down. Take a breath in. Press your sits bones back. Inhale. One more time, clear all the air out. Come to downward facing dog. Start to match some movement with that breath. When you breathe in, bend one knee. As you exhale, bend the other. Start to check out how your body feels today. You can come up high on your tippy toes. Bend your knees. Nice job. High on your tippy toes. I love to crack my ankles here. Drop your heels back down. Look for a long, straight spine. Press your sits bones backwards. Look to stretch from your fingertips all the way to your hips. Let your chest drop down. All right, yogis. Walk your hands back to your feet. Oh, I know I caught some of you guys with this. Reverse, halfway lift. Big breath in. Ragdoll. Let your head drop down. Start building this pose from the ground up. This in every pose. Press your heels into the mat. Press the ball mounds of your big toes down. If you can picture it, hug up through your arches. Yeah, that's it. The arches of your feet. See if you can lift those up. As you're pressing through your feet, roll all the way up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. We'll start class with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold. Big breath in, halfway lift. Walk your hands out to the front of your mat. High to low plank. That's it. Upward facing dog with your breath in. Down dog, exhale. Take 3 breaths. 2 more times. In and out. Last one. Breathe in, fill up. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Lift through your fingertips. fold. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, blow all that air out. Upward facing dog, inhale, down dog, exhale. 3 breaths here. Think about waking up your body from your fingertips all the way to your toes. 2 more breaths. That's it. One more time. In, out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain. Breathe in, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog into downward facing dog. Look to the flow of your practice, the vinyasa of it. 2 more times. Breathe in and out. That's it. Breath in, breath out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain. Think about picking the arches of your feet up, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Last one of sun A. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, and then let's move through sun Bs. 2 more times. Let the tapas build now, the heat. 1 more time. In, bend your knees on out, jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose, nice and low in that seat, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, shoulders back, down dog. Right side, warrior 1. Flow into the pose and right back out. Up dog, into down dog, left side, warrior 1. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, hands back down. Up dog when you breathe in. Down dog, exhale. 3 breaths here. These down dogs are not just a rest pose, a pause, as you know. They're a place to let the heat build. So feel it right here. Last time, in and out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose. Think about lifting your toes. Fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, eyes to 1 point, down dog. Right side, warrior 1. Pick your drishti, your gaze at the ceiling. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Upward facing dog, into down dog. Left side, warrior 1. Right up into it. Inhale. Exhale, back out. Upward facing dog and into downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Yeah, sigh if you need to. You can let that out. 2 more times, unless I wasn't counting. 1 more time. In and out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Lowest that you can go. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Find the flow of the poses. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side, warrior 1 as you breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Up dog. Into down dog. Left side, warrior 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Find the flow of your practice. You're inhaling into a pose and exhaling back out of it. See if you can find it here all the way through Sun B. Inhale. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold. Extend. Oh, chair pose. Sorry. Fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog in, down dog out. Right side, warrior 1. Inhale into the pose. Exhale back out of the pose. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, last one. Warrior one. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And meet up in down dog. That's it. Nice job, everybody. Take a sigh here. Breathe in and out. Bring your right leg up into the air. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Yeah, go for all of that space. See if you can ground down through your right pinky finger and lift up and out just a little bit higher through that knee. That's it. Okay, flip dog. Bring your right arm to a cactus arm. So bend the elbow. That's it. Now start to look and see if you can bring a little bit more weight into your right shoulder. I know it's the one that's lifted off the floor. Just see if you can twist your chest 1 more inch over. Nice job, Nanette. Big breath in here. All right, back over. High plank and into side plank. Now look up top, past that top hand. You're looking to bring lightness to the pose by pressing down through your bottom palm to lift through your top hand, lift through the top foot, exhale, palms down. Upward facing dog and into downward facing dog. Bring your left leg up into the air. Yeah, you've got this on the other side. Bend your top knee, go for the side body stretch. All the space that you can create here. It's like the best warm up for the rest of the poses. Stretch, flip dog. Now, the reason why I love to talk about your shoulders here, cactus arm on your left hand, that's it, is because eventually what you can look to do is move into wheel here. So honestly, all of you guys have the chest opening towards the ceiling. You actually have the space for wheel. We'll talk about it some other time to get into it. All right, back over, high plank, into side plank. Left hand down, right hand up. That's it. Bring the quality of lightness to the pose. I know that's hard. Balance, sthira, effort, and sukha, ease. Right here in the pose, see if you can find it for 1 breath. Bring your palms down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Into down dog. Take a full breath in. Sigh out. Right side crescent lunge. That's it. So let's look at your back foot in crescent lunge. The default here in crescent lunge is to come back up on these toes, but to not really engage your back foot. Start by bringing your front foot 3 inches forwards. You see how it already changed my back foot? Now press through your toes so that you're getting your heel stacked right on top, then reach through your fingertips. Yeah, see if you can press back through the mat. Yeah, you can come up even a little bit further here, Ryan. See if you can really, oh yeah, get lower in the front lunge. Oh, that's a whole different pose right there. Take 2 more breaths. That's it, you have it. Bring your hands to heart center, and then we'll twist to the right. Nice job, 3 breaths here. Look to press up, out through the crown of your head. 1 more breath, right? Inhale, stay for the exhale. Breathe in, rise up, crescent lunge, into warrior 2. Nice job, drishti over your front fingertips. Get low into that front leg. 3 more breaths. Oh, I know I'm coming around with presence, and that means we're probably going to do something really fun in the next pose. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Take extended side angle on the exhale. So you noticed I came around with a strap. Grab that in your top hand. So this is what it's going to look like. Extended side angle, strap in your top hand. This is step 1 for it. All right, I'm going to come up here because I think all of you might be able to see better. Now from here, strap hangs behind you. Drop your top arm back. So it's going to reach right behind your thigh. Now with this bottom hand, grab the strap underneath of your leg. So that's the bind. And as you get closer and closer in this bind, eventually you can get rid of the strap and hold your two hands together back there. All right, take one more breath, and then we'll be done. Drop the straps and chaturanga on out of the pose. Stay for up dog, into down dog. Now take a breath in and sigh it out. Two more times, in and sigh. Last one, inhale, let it go. Left side, crescent lunge. That's it. Engage your back foot. Stack that heel right on top of the toes. Yeah, you got it. Even more space there. Good job, Serena. Nicely done. Nicole, can you get a little deeper in that lunge and press through your back toes? That's it. Yeah, you've got it there. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the left. I saw that adjustment. Good job. Stay for 3 breaths. And I'll make them quick breaths. Here we go. Last one, in and out. Breathe in, rise up, crescent lunge. Warrior 2. And now, since I'm not running around the room, we'll do less time in Warrior 2, okay? Here you go. Prep with your strap. You're going to need it in your right hand this time. Now, are you ready? Extended side angle. When you're down here in the pose, drop your right hand behind your back. Reach under your front leg to grab the strap. This is this is actually a full bind. There you go. Now see if you can start to pull your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Yeah, that's it. Lift it up even a little bit higher. Good job. Nice job. Inhale. All right, drop the straps. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog when you breathe in. Down dog on your exhale. Take a breath in and blow it out. One last time. In and out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bring the straps. I mean, you already have them. So why not use them? They're going to come right out in front of you. Start with your hands, both facing the floor. Use your thumbs to hold the strap. Then flip your palms under so that your hands can press out. I really prefer it this way. Yeah, so you're starting with them like this, and then you're flipping your fingers underneath, and then folding your hands over. I feel like this is a very complicated version of the Macarena. All right, but I think we've all got it. Okay, good job. There we go. Sit down into chair pose. Now as you're sitting here, you can press out through your fingertips towards the edges of this strap. You're going to feel this in your arms, but also in your shoulders. See if you can bring your hands up 1 more inch. So you're creating this long straight line from your hips to your hands. You've got it. Last breath, fold. Yeah, you can drop the straps here. We don't have anything to do with them. Bring your hands out bring your palms underneath of your toes. Let your head drop down. I feel like we've already done a lot of work, and I haven't even been doing it. Shake your head yes and no. Focus on your exhales here. Yeah, when you step away from that Ujjayi breath and you find that your breath's just coming quick, start looking for the exhales, lengthening them. When you have it so that your exhales are just as long as your inhales, then look for the pauses in your breath between the inhales and between the exhales. Are you ready? Chair pose round 2. No straps this time because we're going to go for twists. All right, sit low into your heels, hands to heart center, twist to the right. 3 breaths here. Look to see your hips lower than your heart. This is going to mean lifting your chest up and sitting as low as you can. Pretty sure you've got 1 more breath. And on your inhale, rise up, chair pose, hands to heart center, twist to the left. I promise, if one of you guys really angrily breathes, by the way, I will be forced to count. Thank you, everybody who's taken me up on that. Last one, in and out. Breathe in, rise up, chair pose, fold. Bring your feet out to the edges of the mat. Wrap your pointer fingers around your big toes and let your head drop down. Find your breath. All right, we're going to do seated crow today. So in your crow pose, sit down onto your mat. What you're going to do is bring your big toes together, knees out wide. From here, your elbows sit right inside of your knees. Now, what I want you to do, press out through your elbows, hug in through your knees. You're going to feel your low belly activate when you do this. That's it, pressing out, hug in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll onto your spine. I know this was a clever transition. I do say so myself. We're going to go for right side eagle. So on your back, shins parallel to the mat, right leg wraps over top, right arm wraps underneath. If you want to know why I do equanimity on my back, it's because it develops the best core muscles ever. Think about that spot right above your belly button. Pull it down towards the floor like I just sat a 5-pound weight right on top of it. Hugging down like that, press down through your top thigh, lift through the bottom one, switch sides. Left arm under, left leg over. That's it. All right, what's really going to make your core work here is your legs. So you got to actively press down through the top leg and then lift up through your bottom leg. Flex both feet. It's going to help, I swear. Pull that low belly down towards the mat. Swap sides. Right arm under, right leg over. So you guys have the general gist of this. Now we're going to add some eagle crunches to it. So you're going to bring your elbows to your knees and a little crunch, and then back down. Back and forth for 5, 4, go nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Left arm under, left leg over. Last one. Let's go. Eagle crunches. 5, 4, 3. Flex your feet. 2. Breathe. 1. All right. Lay out long on your mat. Let your arms go long. Let your legs go long. Just like that. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock head to toe 3 times. On this 3rd time, you're going to come onto all 4s. And now, some of you guys have done equanimity on the ground with me before, but this is a slightly different version. So you're either going to do it on all 4s like this, which you might have done with me before, or come out to a high plank. Now, what we're doing is we're going for airplane. So you're going to lift your left leg and your right hand. Woo, and hold. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, swap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, swap. Last one. 5. Press through your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, both hands down. From here, let's go for half moon. So on the mat, this is what it looks like. You're going to drop your left arm down onto the mat. Pick your right arm up into the air. Now, if you're somebody who's like, okay, this is pretty good, you could always change this pose to candy cane on the mat, where you grab your top ankle. Nice job. Hug your front ribs in. Drishti stays active here. All right, bring your feet down and we'll swap sides. Go for left side, half moon or candy cane. Sorry, this is actually right side. Your right arm is down. Left arm is up. That's it. Lift through your top here. Nice job, Serena. That's it. Flex your top foot. Good job, you two. Nice job. And both feet down. All right. So we had to do equanimity on the mat because you're already prepared with a strap. Here's how we're going to do it. If you've done this before with me, you know where we're going with it. Strap around your right foot. This is the most important part. Left hand grabs both sides of the strap. You cannot do this on the same side. You will fall over. I have tried it while demoing in a class before, and it doesn't work. So from here, press your shin back, lift up through your hand, and then you're going to twist your elbow under to reach forwards. It's possible that your elbow doesn't want to do this. If so, just keep your hand back by your shoulder. That's it. Now flex your top foot. It's the only way the strap isn't going to come flying off of it. Nice job. Hug through your low belly and bring both feet down. See, you're exploring something new on your mat today. Let's try for left side. So left foot, right hand. Now, to see the elbow trick, your elbow is actually going to come in towards your body and then flip forwards. Yeah, you've got this. You might even be able to shorten your strap a little bit. Stay for a breath and breathe both feet down. All right. Roll the whole way onto your spine. And we'll be done with equanimity, all right? We're going to take tree pose on the ground. It's the easiest one. Well, it's the least complicated one. Let's change that. Bring your right leg to your inner thigh, your shin or your ankle, just like if you were standing. Now, the only trick here to know in this version of the pose is that you have to hug your bottom leg into your foot and then press your foot back into that leg. Bring your hands to heart center or even reach up above you. Swap sides. Left leg into center, hands at heart center, or reach up towards the ceiling. I guess it would be towards the wall. Create all the length that you can from your heel all the way to your fingertips. Release. Hug both knees into your chest. From here, rock head to toe 3 times. On the 3rd time, you're going to plant your feet, stand up into chair pose. Yeah, that's it. Use the momentum to help you get there. Nicely done. Here we go. Good job, everyone. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, blow the air out. Upward facing dog in. Down dog out. Right side triangle. That's it. Nice long stance on the mat. Press down through your big toes. Pull back from your right thigh. This should feel like you're bringing your hip into the joint almost. On your next breath in, rise up and take side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale and fold towards the mat on your exhale. 3 options here. Go for a bind where you're interlacing your fingers. Fingertips stretched out in front of you, which has become a fan favorite in the studios. Or go for your ninja lunges. There is, I guess, a 4th option of getting upside down if you'd like to do that as well. Do what's going to feel good in your body today. Now that you've been here for a breath or two, see if you can drop your chest 1 inch further towards the ground. See if there's 1 inch lower, 1 degree deeper to get into the pose. Every pose is about exploring the edge. Go find that edge for yourself. Take another breath. Walk your fingertips over to the front of your mat. Take a half split or full split variation. If you're somebody who's absolutely dying to get a namaste front facing forward fold, you're of course welcome to do that. That's it. Now for all my splits, flex your front foot and then point your toes. Press that heel forwards as you flex your foot and then point your toes. Move back and forth from that. See if you can keep drawing that right hip backwards. Yeah, Jason, even a little bit more in this hip. Press back from here. Yeah, just like that. That's a good adjustment where you're pulling your heel backwards even just a little bit. All right, take 1 breath. And then we're going to move out of these guys. All right, however you want to get there, move back through to downward facing dog. I know sometimes it takes a breath or two. It's all right. We're going to catch up here in down dog and then go for left side triangle. That's good. Serena, see if you can take this front foot out even a few more inches forwards. I know triangle should feel like your feet are almost going to slide out in front of you, but they just catch it that last second. Usually for me, that's where I find the edge of this pose. If your foot's sliding forwards in the front, okay, that's too far. You're over the edge. But if your foot's right at that spot between staying or slipping forwards, keep it right there. That is the edge. Actively press down through the knuckle of your big toe into the mat. That's it. Feel your legs activate when you press down through your feet. On your next inhale, rise to stand. Take side facing, wide-legged, forward fold. Now you get the option here again. A bind. Ninja lunges. Reaching your fingertips forwards or even getting upside down. All of these are options. Choose what's going to feel best in your body today. Choose what's the edge for you in this practice, in this body right now. For all my people in a bind, bring a little bit of softness to your elbows, just a bit of bend. For everyone, some softness to your knees. This helps protect tendons, by the way. That's why I say to do it like that. Find your 1 degree deeper. And then walk your fingers to the front of your mat. Half split, full split variations. You guys really have all the different variations of this pose at this point. I can really tell when our teachers are, in a groove of doing one pose per class. They're like, oh yeah, we're all teaching half splits suddenly. It just happens like that. We get like these little themes. But eventually what happens is that you'll look around the room and you're like, oh, everybody's got their own variation of this pose. And it's really true. I mean, you've got students in here using 2 blocks, using a block under your leg, 1 block, half split, full split variations, and honestly, everything in between. So A+ job on the learning. I don't know if you needed to hear that. But this is it. Last breath. And make your way out. Come through to downward facing dog. That's it. From down dog, roll out into your high plank and lower the whole way down onto the mat. We're going to take locust pose, round 1. Ooh, straps are here with you. All right, grab your straps. Here we go. They're going to go across your back this time, and you can try to do the same flip with your hands. I think it's more helpful for me when I'm pressing out against the strap instead of pulling out against it. From here, press your hands backwards, lift up, round 1. Yeah, that's it. Nicole, shorten the strap a little bit. There you go. Just in, and now press down, lift up. See, that's going to engage your shoulders, pulling both shoulder blades down and across towards your opposite hip. 1 more breath. Okay, land it. Come back down. Yeah, you can TikTok your legs if you need to. Let's go for locust pose. 1 more set. Only because you did such an A+ job on the first one. Are you ready? Set, go. Press down, lift up, inhale. Locust. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. That's it. All right, throw your straps away. Floor bow. Round 1, here you go. Hands at your outer ankles. Feet flexed, shins pressed back to lift up, floor bow, round 1. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Come the whole way down on your breath out. That's it. You can knock your knees side to side. Let's go. Set up. Second set. Floor bow. Round 2. Here it is. 2 breaths. In and out. 1 more time. Stay for the inhale. Stay for your exhale. Then come back down. Tuck your knees side to side. Take upward facing dog. Hands out wide. Lift up through your pelvis all the way to the crown of your head. Knees down. Camel. I know, usually we've got a little speech here. Tuck your toes under. Hands where your back pockets would be, shoulders back. Lift the center of your chest straight up towards the ceiling. Challenge yourself to stay. If you can do anything for 1 more breath, see if you can do this for 1 more breath. On your inhale, roll up. Sit down onto your heels. Yeah, long straight spine here. Come through to downward facing dog. Sometimes the down dog feels better after camel. Press your hips backwards. Go for the long spine here from your fingertips all the way to your hips. Take a deep breath in, look to the front of your mat, bend your knees, jump through to a seated position. Oh yeah, you guys got it. Roll onto your spine. We'll do bridge pose. Press down, hips up, bridge pose, round one. Here it is. Get your shoulders collected underneath of yourself. Get both feet facing 12 o'clock. So right in front of your hips, facing straight forwards. Good adjustments and come back down. All right, knees side to side. One more warm up. Bridge pose. Press down, lift up, inhale. Round 2, second set. See if you can hug through your quads, the front of your thighs, and hug through your core to support this back bend. Drop your hips down to the mat. All right. 3 poses, yogis. You get to choose bridge pose or wheel. Are you ready? Set, go. Press down, lift up, inhale, bridge or wheel, round 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin back down. Inhale, exhale. Press down, lift up, breathe in. Round 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin back down. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Press, lift, move, breathe in. Round 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin back down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breathe. Let your attention focus on your breath. Let your attention rest on your breath. What can you notice about the quality of your breathing? Can you notice the way that your breath sounds? Can you notice the movement under your palms as you inhale and exhale? Take happy baby. Hands by the outer edges of your feet. Rock right to left. From happy baby, bring your shins to parallel with the mat. Your hands are going to go right beside your hips, flat on the mat. Now take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, slowly lower your heels with your knees bent to tap the floor. And then inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap and back up. Inhale. Exhale to lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tapping up. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, yogis. Shins parallel to the mat, fingertips behind your head. We're going to go for some yogi bicycles, but focus on making them nice and slow. On your exhale, Right elbow, left knee. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Going nice and slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, knees into your chest, rock head to toe 3 times. Let's make our way into frog. However you want to get there, frog either with your belly facing the mat or using one of the walls for support. Props can really be a huge help in this pose, especially if you're doing it with your belly facing the floor, aka prone. That's it. Check out that your feet are at a 90-degree angle to your shins. Yeah, right ankle, angle. Oh my gosh. 90 degrees in your knees, and then 90 degrees in your hips. Breathe. Frog is one of those poses where occasionally your body wants to hit the emergency escape button. See what would happen if you stay. That's it. If you're supine, so on your back, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Yeah, don't worry. If you guys are facing the ground, your arms are doing a lot of work already. No matter where you're at, bring your attention to your breath. Go through all of your senses. See what qualities you can distinguish about your breath in each sense. And I know your body, your mind is going to want to drag you away from this task and think about something else. But every time that happens, look for the course correct. Look to come back to the breath. Create balanced action. Sthira and sukha, effort and ease within your body. When one thing is hard, make something else easy. Sometimes this can mean just relaxing the muscles on your face. Sometimes it can mean ungluing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let your jaw relax. Now, before you make your way out of this pose, everyone prone with your belly facing the mat, scoot forwards onto your belly, and those against the wall, use your hands on your outer thighs to help close them. That's it. And make your way back to the mat. Let's take a quick tabletop. Yeah? Tabletop or reverse plank. Fingertips facing your heels, press down, lift up. Let your head drop backwards. That's it. You can even rock forwards and back. Sometimes that feels good on your shoulders. Come the whole way down. We're going to get upside down. So shoulder stands, waterfall, headstands, handstands, any version of upside down, go for that one. Shoulder stands, move to plow. Plow, move to deaf yogis. For everyone, slowly roll back down onto your mat. Let both legs go along on your mat. That's it. Then hug your right knee into your chest. Let your knee, the right one, fall towards the left side of your body, eyes over your right shoulder for supine twist. And if I want to give you any pro tip in this pose, if your knee doesn't reach the ground, stick a block underneath of it, here, just like that, and provide a little bit of extra support. Press out through your heel on your extended leg. Thank you. Hug your knee into your chest. And that's it. One more time. Now extend your right leg. Hug your left knee into your chest. Let it fall to the right side of your body, eyes over your left shoulder. Again, catching a block right underneath of that knee can be a huge help and a big support. Hug your knee into your chest. Take Shavasana. Legs and arms go long with your eyes closed. We say that who you are on your mat is a direct reflection of who you are off of your mat. It's actually part of the reason why this is called a practice. because it's kind of like a practice ground for your whole life. If you're the type A, like A+ student who wants to create your to-do list, check everything off right in order, that's typically who you are on your mat. You get in the pose, you have to check your alignment, make sure that everything is just right. If you're a type B person who's really good at going with their gut, getting into things and figuring it out as you go, that is who you are on your mat and in your life. The reason why I get on my mat is not necessarily because I want to get sweaty like this every single day, because that's not always true. But what is true is that when I get on my mat and I practice, it's a time where I get to work out my life off of the mat. And it's not because I think about it 24/7 while I'm here doing the practice. It's because how I take on my practice that day is just how I approach the problems in my life. So it's kind of like a subconscious solving. Use your mat as the practice ground. Let it be easy. Let it be hard. Approach your problems and move through them with a steady breath and a steady gaze. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. And then rock onto the right side of your body. Rise up into a seated position. Inhale, fingertips come straight up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, drop your hands down to heart center. We'll close class today with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles up to forehead center. Together, we bow our heads and we say, Namaste. Thank you all for coming to practice. Thank you, Henry, for coming to practice with us on your 100th class. Congratulations again. It was great to see you all today. Have an awesome day.